to come back. Now he's going to feel very comfortable moving around, but looks like StrifeCro is going to engage into all of these units here, and the tanks are going to get a couple of shots off and get a few kills. Drewbie playing on a hairpin trigger right there, almost getting caught out of position, but moving those Marines up to scout StrifeCro's army and was able to pull back just in time. Once again, looking at these army values, StrifeCro is just way behind, still way behind in that supply, about 190 to 145. So many missile turrets up in the base of Drewbie. I don't see these mutas moving in and doing too much as far as effectiveness is concerned. These missile turrets are going to do a lot of damage. That first missile turret does fall, but they are taking out these mutas pretty easily. Quite a few of them have gone down. Most of the missile turrets are down, though. There are enough mutas to just start dropping these units. All of these workers are going to be under heavy fire here. There are 2 Thors out in the main base that should be able to clean this up somewhat easily. And there it is. StrifeCro is going to try and just focus down these Thors. Nice spread from StrifeCro, but Drewbie is going to move up and try and do some counter pressure. This few mutas here getting completely obliterated, mowed down by those Stim Marines. Meanwhile, in the base of Drewbie, the 2 Thors have fallen. Quite a few mutas still alive, picking off the tech labs and reactors, but I'm not sure it's going to be enough, Janitor. The forces of Drewbie are just looking pretty scary.
That's right, but he needs to attack here pretty quickly. StrifeCro is getting quite a few units, and a great Baneling explosion there at the third is going to force a lot of Marines to just blow up, and now you can see StrifeCro is pulling back here after doing some damage in the base. Drewbie did have a couple of those Marines to help defend, and here comes some more Marines. More Banelings are out right now and could get a huge Baneling explosion. A Stim up from Drewbie is running away the best he can. He runs directly into those siege tanks line. A great job by Drewbie, just barely able to run away, and Drewbie is slow pushing into the base here now of StrifeCro trying to do as much damage as he can. You see he has teched up 2 Infestors here and is trying to get as many out as he can. 10 Banelings are on the way. 3 Spinecrawlers are trying to defend that third. But with tanks, it's going to be very, very difficult. Drewbie is going to have to be spot on with his Marine control because huge Baneling explosions could do major damage. The +3 is on the way. The +2 armor also on the way for the infantry of Drewbie, who's now way ahead in supply, 175 to 125. Here comes the Banelings from StrifeCro. Drewbie stimming up and running away into that siege tank fire. Great job by great control there by Drewbie, just paying attention. Exactly what you want to see. Drewbie now is spread out pretty well and doing significant damage to this natural. The siege tank line just huge in between all of the bases of StrifeCro, and the mutas don't look like they're doing enough damage. The natural has now fallen. Drewbie still on 3 bases. The mutas not doing anything at all on the western side of the map, and now Drewbie has taken out the natural and is free to start harassing that third. The Infestors are finished. Fungal growth does not happen. There it goes. 1 Infestor goes down before the fungal growth goes down, and then Drewbie quickly stims and takes out another one. A couple of fungal growths do finally go off, but StrifeCro does lose his third, and it looks like Drewbie might be able to push up into the 4th here and finish this series off, winning it 4-3. Drewbie looks like he's going to be able to take it.
Certainly, Drewbie's control here has just been impeccable, minimizing the damage of those Banelings, using his siege tanks perfectly, keeping them in a great position, not getting too aggressive, but aggressive enough to do a crippling amount of damage. Now we see the supply difference is completely irreversible, 90 to about 180. Drewbie has this game in the bag and has certainly got to be feeling very, very good right now after having such a strong lead, and then moving into the 7th game, he now has such a dominant position in this match. StrifeCro basically only has this bundle of mutas left, and there's just nothing they can do. These 4 Infestors will do everything they can to keep these units out of the base, but unfortunately the income for StrifeCro is just non-existent. He is farm mining from the natural up to his main as he tries to rebuild that natural hatch, but it's just a matter of time now before Drewbie pushes in and finishes this game.
That's right, Drewbie now successfully on 3-2. A couple of fungals go down there, but a nice spread from Drewbie is going to prevent those Infestors from being super, super effective. And now Drewbie is unsieging and pushing up into the natural here. He wants to take out the main. Only 1 mining resource patch left in the main of StrifeCro, and it looks like Drewbie will be able to successfully siege up here. That Spinecrawler poking away, but just not enough to deal with all of these siege tanks. 6 Infestors are down here. It's tons of damage. A couple of siege tank shots force those Infestors to die immediately, and Drewbie now stems up and goes right up that ramp with no fungals hitting him, and StrifeCro looks like he's going to be forced to GG. So many Baneling explosions, but there's just too much here from Drewbie. Drewbie has spread his forces out perfectly. Only 3 mutas remain. GG from EG.StrifeCro. coL.Drewbie takes it 4-3.